Hi everyone. This video for week 3 is going to go over, first we're going to go over what is due for the week, and then I'm going to make a few comments about the expectations of this project and what I've seen in my grading so far. So I'll publish this as soon as I post this video. You can see under modules week 3. So you can also see here we don't have a whole lot going on because this entire week you're expected to work on your project. So checklist for week 3. First of all, I will link this video here, so I want you to watch this video first. Then I want you to read Group Analysis of Literacy History on pages 264 to 266 in your Writing About Writing book. You will use the section from that book on page 266, What Makes It Good, as an outline for your assignment. So the second thing I want you to do is to complete that outline. We'll look at that more in a second. Third, you are supposed to be communicating with your peers. There have been a lot of issues. I'm not sure if you are reading what the instructions are asking of you or what's going on as to why people are not communicating with their peers. That was part of this project. I said that last week. So a lot of your work this week is to be communicating with your peers to complete this research. And as stated in the project assignment sheet, to complete either interviews, find academic articles, or surveys that address the research question that your group is looking into. The fourth thing is to submit your draft of your project to discussions by Sunday. So that means that all week by Thursday, you should have this outline done. All week you should be working on writing this project. And the length is not very long, so I'm not asking a whole lot of you as far as the writing goes, but more in your research and addressing what some of the questions are. So then you can see on Monday, you need to complete your peer review. And then Tuesday, you'll revise and submit your final draft of this project. So again, this entire week is going to be spent working on and completing your project. Let's take a look at these individually. So the group literacy narrative outline. You can see here that's set up in group discussions. And so I state here that each student will provide your individual outline because although you are doing this research together, you are constructing your essay individually. So these essays may be similar because, for example, three people in a group will be researching and addressing the same research question together, using the same methods together, but you will be writing it up individually. So they won't be exactly the same, right? So I state here, again, to use the section from your book on page 266 to make this outline. The point of this outline is for you to organize your thoughts and ideas to get started on this project, the actual writing of it, as well as show me that you have a plan for completing this project. What often happens is students will put this off until the very last, the night before, and then write their project and not address all the things that I've been asking of you. So I want you to do the work this week, right? Throughout the week. Don't leave it until last minute. And the outline is due Thursday the 1st by midnight. So that is that discussion. And I think the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory, all in discussions to post your draft, to complete the peer review, and then also the final of that. I don't think that I haven't put in here exactly what feedback I'm asking of you. I will go in there and update that. I do have specific things I want you to address in your peer review with your peers. So I think this week is pretty simple. The things I'm asking of you is to get this project completed. So a few other things I do want to talk with you about. Let me get back here. Hi. First of all, in grading your discussions from week 1, everyone did really great. I was very pleased with not only how thorough your responses were, but also just engaging. So I could tell by your responses that you had read or completed the assignment, and you didn't just write a few sentences. You really engaged in what I was asking of you. So thank you for that. I was, again, really pleased to see your responses and discussions. Secondarily, I've been extremely disappointed with this project. I looked at the video I posted last week. 6 out of 24 people have viewed that video, which shows me some of the small things that I said about completing this project y'all haven't heard yet. So I will send an email when I post this and write an update to state that it is necessary for you to watch this video. It's not suggested. So that's really important that you are understanding my communication to what is expected of you. I want to say maybe that's why you have not been responding to your peers. I've gotten many emails of people saying, I've contacted my peers, I haven't heard anything from them. So I've looked through the discussions. Many of you have one person posted what was due for last night, which means the entire week, one of your homework assignments was to contact your peers. You didn't do that. And that means that all week your peer did that one part all by themselves, which means in my book, I'm assuming you either are not going to complete the class or you're not going to complete this project, or I'm not quite sure. So I can't know unless you talk to me about what's going on. For now, those of you who have completed the one part that I've asked of you, because last week your homework in that discussion was to first answer those questions individually and then look at and talk about your responses in order to come to one common theme, one common research question that you're going to address. That was what was due yesterday. And in many groups, one person posted their individual responses, and that's all that's in there. So I'm not quite sure how you intend on moving forward with this project. If you do, maybe you're going to drop the class. I'm not sure. So those of you who did post your individual responses, I suggest moving forward individually with this project. I'm going to leave the groups as they are, but understand that, one other side note, for drafts and peer reviews, which we have this week, I don't attach grades to those because the way my classrooms work is that you just get points deducted if you don't do them. So for example, if you don't complete a peer review, you will get 5 points off of your assignment. If you don't post your draft on Sunday night, you will get 5 points off your assignment. So if you don't post a draft and you don't complete your peer review, already the highest grade you can get is a 90. So keep that in mind. With that's how my projects work, my classrooms work. I don't grade those, I just deduct points if you don't do them. So drafts and peer reviews are all for your benefit. They're for you to stay on track, for you to do the best work possible, for you to get feedback from your peers. So keep that in mind, okay? So that's it for now. I'm gonna leave it at that. All I can do is provide you with the instructions each week and answer emails for you and offer feedback in your discussions. But if you're not doing the work with your group project, I'm not quite sure what's going on or what to tell you. So those of you who are doing the work, continue forward individually, and I will grade your project individually. So do not let other students hold you back from completing this assignment, even if you're put in a group with them. I will see through discussions who submitted something and who hasn't, and I will grade accordingly. So please contact me if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will post another video next week for week 4. And again, this assignment is due within the next week. So please contact me if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great day.